Good day everyone and welcome back to the channel. I've been using my Cranston D10 folding bike for almost 2 months now, and so far it's been a fun and practical bike to own. During the first few weeks, I mostly focused on getting familiar with the bike and enjoying the rides. But as time went on, I started noticing a few small things that could be improved. If you're a bike enthusiast, you'll probably relate to this. No matter how good a bike is from the factory, there's always that urge to tweak, customize, or upgrade certain parts to make the experience even better. Sometimes the upgrades are for performance, but often they're simply about making the bike more convenient and enjoyable to use. So in today's video, I'll be sharing 3 budget-friendly upgrades that I've added to my Cranston D10. These upgrades aren't expensive. They don't require major modifications, but they do solve some common issues that many folding bike owners experience. If you have your own favorite upgrades for the Cranston D10 or any folding bikes, feel free to share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your suggestions. Let's get started. The first upgrade is the installation of hinge clamp springs, also known as hinge parallelizers. If you've owned a folding bike for some time, you've probably encountered this issue. Whenever you loosen the hinge clamp lever, the clamp plates tend to rotate, shift position, or become misaligned. It's not a serious problem, but it can become annoying when you're folding and unfolding the bike several times a day. Before installing these springs, I often found myself manually adjusting the clamp plates so they would line up properly when closing the hinge. It only takes a few seconds, but over time, those few seconds add up. The hinge clamp springs solve this problem by pushing the clamp plates outward and keeping them aligned with the bolt. As a result, the clamp plates move in parallel and stay in the correct position whenever the hinge is open. After installing them, the folding and unfolding process became much smoother. The bike feels more refined and I no longer have to fiddle with the clamp plates every time I fold the frame. Of course, there are a few downsides. Installation can be a little tricky if you've never worked on hinge mechanisms before. The springs are small and can be frustrating to position correctly. Also, depending on the quality of the springs, they may eventually lose some tension after long-term use. Still, considering how affordable they are, I think this is one of the best value for money upgrades you can make on a folding bike. Moving on to the second upgrade, I added an anti-loss hinge clamp screw, sometimes called a captive hinge clamp system. This addresses another common issue on folding bikes. On many folding frames, when you loosen the hinge clamp lever, you can continue turning it until the entire screw assembly comes out. If you're not careful, the screw can fall onto the ground or get misplaced. That might not sound like a big deal until it happens during a ride or while you're in a crowded area. To prevent this, I installed a small M4 retainer screw on the opposite side of the hinge. This acts as a mechanical stop that prevents the main clamp screw from completely backing out. Now, when I loosen the lever, it stops at maximum open position while remaining attached to the frame. It's a simple modification, but it provides extra security and peace of mind. I no longer worry about accidentally dropping or losing the hinge screw while folding the bike. As for the drawbacks, this upgrade adds another small component that should be checked occasionally. If the retainer screw becomes loose, you'll need to tighten it. I'm currently using 2 different styles of M4 retainer screws. One version is lighter, while the other is slightly heavier but doesn't require tools. All I have to do is finger tighten it, which makes maintenance quick and convenient. Now let's talk about the third upgrade. This is probably the one that I appreciate the most during everyday use, the Litepro wheel extender. One thing about folding bikes is that once folded, they're not always easy to push around. Some bikes roll well, while others can feel awkward and unstable. The Litepro wheel extender helps improve that experience. It uses a telescopic design that stays compact while riding and extends outward when the bike is folded. When deployed, it provides additional support and improves the bike's balance while rolling. Since installing it, moving the folded bike around has become much easier. Instead of carrying the bike, I can simply fold it and push it beside me like a small trolley. This upgrade is especially useful for commuters and anyone who frequently brings their folding bike into buildings, malls, or public transportation. The downside is that it does add a little bit of weight to the bike. It's not a huge increase, but riders who are extremely weight conscious may notice it. It also slightly changes the appearance of the bike, and some riders may prefer the cleaner look of a stock setup. Despite those minor drawbacks, the added convenience makes it worth it for me. So these are my three budget-friendly upgrades for the Cranston D10 after nearly 2 months of ownership. None of these upgrades will make your ride faster or climb hills easier. What they do is improve the overall user experience. Sometimes it's the little things that make the biggest difference, especially in a folding bike where convenience is one of the main reasons for owning one in the first place. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. And if you have any upgrades or modifications that you think I should try next, let me know in the comments section down below. Thank you so much for watching, ride safe, and I'll see you in the next video.